Girlfriend, are you stuck in a sales or recruiting plateau? Well, girl, you have come to the right place. If you've ever asked yourself, how can you get out of this sale and recruiting funk? We're going to get to the bottom of this in today's video. We will see you on the other side. Hey there, my name is Ingafay, and I'm an authenticity strategist. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how failure can be your friend. I'm sure that you're probably thinking, failure being my friend, how in the world is that? Well, we're going to share that with you today. Secondly, we're going to talk about if you are really band-aiding your failure and how you know the difference between a band-aid and actually learning from it. So we're going to get to the bottom of that as well. And then last but definitely not least, girlfriend, we're going to talk about how to really learn from your mistakes and just take your business to the next level. Let's do this, shall we? All right, so now let's talk about how can failure be your friend. Now, I know that this is probably a misnomer. And most of the time that when we think of failure, we think of something bad. But in actuality, failure is a good thing. And why is it good? Because it helps us learn that whatever we're doing is not working, right? And it allows us to figure out how we can tweak or do something different to really map our way to success. So I think about the times that I have been building my business. For example, I have this savvy survey system that I created. This system was created as a result of me realizing that the methods that I was using was not really resonating with the person that I am as an introvert, with a person with really introverted tendencies. So what I had to do was navigate my way and really find ways that I could actually connect with people the way I felt like I should. And surveys helped me really feel real, feel authentic, and build genuine connections that led to sales. But how did I do that? Because I did all of this failing in the meantime, in between time, and was finally able to find something that worked for me. So I wanted to share that story with you to let you know that you probably are going to go through these same kind of things too. And if you're an introvert, a person with introverted tendencies, the Savvy Survey system would probably work for you as well. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, just wait till the end of the video and I will give you the 411 on that, okay? But I'm curious, what are some of the things that you've done in the past that you realized did not work for you for whatever reason, but you're doing something better now? Share that in the comments. We would love to know what you're thinking. So now, let's talk about, are you band-aiding your failure? And the reason that I bring this up is because I can remember when I was first starting out in my direct sales business, that oftentimes if I was trying to reach a goal, maybe we had this goal that if you sold, I don't know, X amount of this one, I'll just make it up, this one pen, that you are going to be recognized when you go to your annual convention. Well, you may have tried to sell this pen to all of these different people that are currently in your customer base, but for whatever reason, they weren't feeling it. So you're getting down to the point that you're thinking, okay, my event is coming up in X amount of weeks. What am I going to do to actually reach my goal? So you're thinking, okay, I could talk to more people and just find out people outside of my comfort zone, or really outside of my customer base, that may be interested in the product. So just talk to more people about the product and find out who would actually want the product and whose needs would be fulfilled by using this product, this special pen that I'm telling you about. Or you may decide, okay, well, I'm just going to buy all of these pens in advance. The company doesn't know if I'm going to actually sell these pens to the other people, but I'll buy all of them so I can fake like I did it when in actuality I didn't. Now, I can be honest with you. There have been times that I have done B. I've bought it and did not achieve it. But I have realized over the years that that is not what you're supposed to do, girlfriend, because I call that band-aiding the failure. Because what you have to do is you have to figure out, what am I doing wrong? How can I figure this out and make this work for me? And you band-aiding it is not helping you figure out what you need to do to fix it. So I would recommend, and I know, and sometimes this is hard to do, is that you fail. You truly fail. You fail and you figure it out. and you fail as fast as you can so you can figure out as fast as you can so you could meet that deadline if you were able to, which is another reasons why I love my surveys, because my surveys are going to tell me about the people that want this pen if that's what I was selling, because they would say, oh, I'm just looking for a blue pen that doesn't smear when I write, and when I use the whiteout, it covers everything up, and when I write on paper, it doesn't go all over my hand. It's just ideal for me. That's the kind of pen that I'm looking for. So then when it came time for you to actually sell this pen, you would know who your people were, because you asked the questions. You asked them what they wanted. You didn't assume that everybody wants your pen. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you, that don't band-aid your stuff just to have some kind of recognition at your annual convention. Really figure out how you can work your business and figure out the techniques and the strategies you need to use to help you be successful. More so than just buying the stuff, then it sit up on your shelf. It goes bad, or if you have product that goes bad, or you get a friend or family member to sign up for your service that doesn't really want it. Really work on finding out what you need to do to be successful in your business, okay? So before we go into how to really not buy your success, but really earn your success, I want to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We upload every Thursday for your viewing pleasure, and we don't want you to miss a beat. So be sure to subscribe. So now let's talk more about how to earn your success, to really learn from that failure and be able to do it better next time. And the way I'm going to explain this is I'm going to explain it by using a caterpillar. Now, when you see a caterpillar is kind of slimy, and it has no wings, and then it goes into this cocoon. And during this time that it's going in the cocoon, it's struggling. And, there are some times where a little kid may see the caterpillar struggling, and they try to open up this cocoon. But in this particular case, we're going to say this person did not allow the caterpillar to come out before it was ready. So all these trials and tribulations that the caterpillar is going through has helped the caterpillar actually build wings and have the wings strong enough for them to actually fly and become a beautiful butterfly. But it was the trials and tribulations that got them there. So they were really able to learn from their mistakes and earn their success because of the growth that they experienced during this trials and tribulation period, otherwise known as a learning curve. The headaches that you go through when it comes to building your business and trying to really figure this thing out, okay? So I want you to be that caterpillar that stays in the cocoon as long as you need to until you have truly built your wings to fly in your direct sales business. No more getting out of the cocoon before it's time, like we talked about in the segment before this, that you really, truly find out who your people are, what they want, and figuring out how your product or service can help them reach their desired outcome. Because the sooner that you learn that, the bigger that your wings will grow, the stronger that you'll be able to fly, and then you'll be able to help your fellow caterpillars along your downline to do the same thing that you did. So my whole reason for sharing this is I want you to earn your success and not buy it. And if you're looking for ways to actually figure out what your people want when you're doing your lead generation, the Savvy survey system would be an ideal way for you to figure that out. I have done all of the hard work for you. I'm going to give you all of the do's and the don'ts on how to use this to generate leads and find the people that want what you have. If you're interested in that, the link is down in the description, so you can click that link below and find out how the Savvy survey system will make your life so much easier, and really use growth strategies that use your innate gifts, especially if you are an introvert like me. So as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.